everybody. I'm Cecilia from PQE Shanghai, China office. Okay, so actually, I was quarantined in Zhengzhou, where my hometown located in, because it was back that time. It was exactly Chinese New Year festival, right? So during the time, the majority of Chinese people are actually pretty much at their hometown, I guess, because that's travel season. People have to went back to their hometown to celebrate the reunion with family. So, and then this whole outbreak thing just took place like really fast. And at the beginning, we didn't realize it was that much of a big issue because, people were confused and overwhelmed at the beginning, but very quickly, because we check news and reports every day, and so we soon realized that okay, this was a serious issue. And of course, at the beginning I was very concerned and kind of just overwhelmed by all the reports and news information every day. But very quickly the government educated us like how to correctly respond to that, and so everything just went out to be fine. Actually, the city of Wuhan's lockdown was lifted, I think, a week ago. And, for the rest part of China, things are gradually recovering, and the majority of stores are open. But most schools are still closed, and the companies are open, and people, can go out and eat and shop and things like that. But social distancing is still like highly recommended, and so and also we are educated to wear masks everywhere we go, so we can gradually go back to the normal life, but still we have to pay close attention to that. I think during that period of time, I have to say it's food. Because all restaurants were closed, and we just cannot eat out, and be quarantined at home is like you kind of cook like whatever you have. So I think the most thing I missed about was food, and also I think the normal life that we can interact with people, do social life and things like that. I didn't feel very scared, not at all, but I just tried to take it seriously, but not like be panicked, and I did what the government and the experts suggested us to do. Another thing was that at a certain period of time, like I felt really stressed, just energetically really drained in that situation. And because for the news and reports that went on every day, like the death and more cases, medical workers, and it was just overwhelmed, and I felt kind of stressed at a certain point. But overall, I've been seeing positive activities and seeing positive energies from the beginning to now, actually. And I've seen the country and people worked really hard to try to fight for this and get our life to go back to the normal. So yeah, overall it was pretty I think we learn to sacrifice. After all, I think we humans are connected together, like deeply, on a very deep level. On a very deep level, I think we should realize that there is an idea of the oneness. It's not about me and you. It's actually, from my understanding, it's more of we collectively as human beings, as people, as the creatures living on the planet. We have to take care of each other and support each other, and not to belittle each other or anything. negative things. So we have to learn to really connect with one another and support one another and stay positive. And we have to sacrifice, for saving lives and for safety. So that was a lesson that I've learned. To be honest, I traveled back from my hometown to Shanghai, as soon as the quarantine was lifted up, so to reduce the risk, I rarely go to stores and restaurants. So my life is pretty much like from my apartment to the office, from office to apartment. But I hope one day, when the situation totally recovers and I can hang out with friends and live a normal life and enjoy many delicious food, I guess. But for now, I just went back to Shanghai and to work. So yeah, that's what happened. Just felt that this was so precious. I've never felt like, coming back to office is like normal thing, right? Normally you will never feel, oh, this is like something that we should treasure. But after this emergency, I felt really grateful to be able to come back, to say hi to our colleagues and, to move on with our daily work and daily life. And, that really helped us to keep the faith, to one day fight this down. Yeah, because I know that China went through this at the first, so we are kind of like the one country that recover from that. So yeah, I know it's hard, like trust me, I really do. But maybe we can try to approach everything from a positive kind of, positive mindset, because critical thinking is essential, for you to distinguish like what's the fake news and what's not, what's right, what's wrong. But I think we need to make the best out of the bad ones, right? Because if without that, we just cannot make this happen. So yeah, stay positive and have critical thinking, but also be optimistic about the future. And have faith that one day, sooner or later, we can move on from this.